So I'm here over on my work table slash stereo stand, and I've got my MobileRAID unit, the Sans Digital, and I've got Noctua NF-A4x10 FLX 40mm fan. So what I'm going to be doing is replacing the fan on the hard drive unit with this fan. It's got a 40mm fan in there, and I assume it's kind of a cheap one because it makes a lot of noise, and it also started recently making a grinding noise when it starts up. So I'm going to replace the cheap fan with a good Noctua fan, and hopefully that'll make a difference in noise levels. Hopefully it'll be a lot quieter. And I've got my Play Memories app, so I'm using the remote viewfinder on the Play Memories app on my iPod here to see what the camera is recording. Let's take a look at the NF-A4x10 FLX fan from Noctua, and we'll see what's in the package. For one thing, they've got this Omni join adapter set, which is basically, from what I understand, some of these hard drive enclosures have a header like this on it, and so this comes with a standard 3-pin header, and so you can clip this header off of the fan that comes in the drive and then connect it to the Noctua fan adapter thing without cutting your Noctua fan cable. But let's just open up and see what's in the actual box. So apparently this has SSO2, or at least it's showing an SSO2 chart here. So I assume that means it has it. Yep, it does. It has the SSO2 bearing, says that on the front. It also has the low noise adapter, which will make it even quieter. Look at that, isn't that cute? So it's got a full 3-pin on there now. It's got the extender here. There's the Omni join kit. Low noise adapter. Oh, but it's also got this 3 to 2 pin adapter. And this 2 pin adapter is similar to the one that's being used on the fan in my hard drive, except the one in my hard drive is the same shape as this, but three pins. So this isn't, I guess this isn't going to work, but it is close. It's the same shape. I've cleaned off the fan and the back as well as the front, and it may have sort of cooled off enough for you to hear what it sounds like when it's starting up. Here's the key. It's just a little thing that goes into these holes to get the drives out. Now this unit is really solid. I did a separate video on this back when I got it. But the thing is, it's heavy. The steel that they use in it is thick. Everything about this is very high quality and very solid. So aside from the cheap and noisy fan that they used in it, everything else about this is great. And it's just a simple unit 2 drives, RAID 0 or RAID 1. I've just got 2 drives in a mirrored RAID, and it's worked perfect, not a single problem with it. The way they have this set up, the screws are underneath these little rubber feet. So I've actually taken this apart twice before. So I've taken these feet off twice before and put them back on, and they have stayed fairly sticky. So I've got a screwdriver, and I'm going to take off the feet, and hopefully I'll be able to get them on for a third time. There's some sticky stuff left on, but if there isn't, I could always remove the sticky tape that they've used and then just put new sticky tape on. There's quite a bit left on that one. Quite a bit left on that one. Of course, I'm using this particular Sans Digital MobileRAID unit, but you can do this with any unit that uses a 40mm fan, or you can get different sizes of fans. Because of the way this is designed, with this I/O plate right back here, the fan's behind it, so it looks like I'm going to have to unscrew this, which attaches the back part to this, and then along the whole back I'll have to unscrew this, because the back plate and the bottom are one piece. And then I may also have to unscrew the front part as well. Alright, so luckily the front part was attached to these sides and not the bottom and the back. So I just had to screw these 2 sides and the screws on the bottom. So 6 screws on the bottom, but they were small and fast. And now I just need to connect this stuff, disconnect the stuff. Then I can take that RAID plate, the back plate. I can take that off, replace the fan, and then put it back. This power and the switch connections are not connected to the plate, they're connected to the above the plate. So I can just leave all those in. All I need to disconnect was this power for the board and this interface connection here. So now I can 4 screws to disconnect this plate, and then that's all set. So there we go. There's the USB 3 and eSATA, which eSATA has kind of disappeared. I haven't really seen much of that around. There's the little speaker. This is the little switch that changes the modes, and that's a button or something, I guess. And then there's the SATA and all that stuff. So there's a look at the 2 fans. They're about the same height. The Noctua one has those tiny rubber pads in the corner, and the Noctua one has little fins on the blades, which the larger models of fans also has. Noctua does provide this Omni join kit where you can snip the header from the old cable and then connect the cables together using these little things here. But that's going to create an awful lot of bulk. Then you attach it to this, and then you attach it to the header on the actual fan. But instead of that, to make it a lot smaller and cleaner, my dad actually is soldering the header from the old fan onto the Noctua fan, so then I can plug it straight into the PCB on the RAID card without having any of that Omni join bulk.
Was to get the tin nice and silvery, which allows it to transfer heat best. Why? It's not even tin. Why? Yeah, looks like this solder's not as good. All this doing is turning into a little ball. Let's solder this. This is solder. SN63. 60% silver and 37% lead. Let's see, guys. This should attach itself, and all it wants to do is stay away. Come on, guy. What's wrong with this? It's acting like it doesn't have enough. This stuff has more. Phew, something stink. Yeah, this is better, so.
Okay, so we're done with that, and now the Noctua fan has the 3-pin header that the original fan had, so it can go right onto the PCB without any bulky adapter. So you see here I ran the cable up there, just to the left side of the E0TA, and then just did a little loop. And there's one last shot of the fan header with the sleeve pulled up nice and snug against the header for a nice clean look. Here it is with the Noctua fan installed.